Alright guys, welcome back. My name is Timmy Tran. I'm your link to the fire within and to God. Alright guys, God said you got a power. You can say anything in your life at any time that you want to. And this message that God gave me recently that said to you guys that you gotta have abundance. Okay? If you live in this universe, you have abundance. The problem is that you've been locked into the system and believe that you gotta follow the certain order. The only order you follow is God order. That's it, right? Every other order is just to trap you, right? So, and throughout time, Jesus and a lot of messengers like Cosell, I don't know, just me, yeah, come tell you the good news what God wants you to have, abundant, right? But you are trapped, right? The thing is that you're trapped in your own belief. Whatever you believe, doesn't matter where you're from, whatever you believe, you're trapped in that belief, right? So if I tell you the truth, you will get upset because it's going against your belief. Same thing with Jesus Christ have to deal with. Same thing with Moses have to deal with. Same thing with all the messengers of our time have to deal with. The message we deliver is really simple. Create, build, prosper, and multiply. The universe abundant. Now the reason you're able to do that is because you're trapped in a belief. Right? You're trapped in a belief that we've been taught for generation after generation. That you're waiting for the rapture. You're waiting for destruction. You're waiting for that. Now, when you're waiting for the rapture, what I mean? That means to enforce your belief even stronger that the rapture is coming, is that you see society falling apart. People going crazy. There's no connection with each other. And now that what you see of the world, that reinforce your belief. Please God, come faster. Take me to heaven. No. When he come, you die. That's it. Maybe your generation die too. Unless you got a power he gave you to change that. To stand up, to talk against the evil. But you don't want to do it. Because you want to accept him. When you're accepting evil, they will destroy you. When you have sympathy, compassion for danger animal, and they unaware, unaddressing the danger that lie behind them, the animal, they cannot reason with you. They will eat you. That's what they were built for. But you disregard that. And one thing that you don't understand within human, we got strong beliefs as well. A lot of humans live like an animal. Steal, thief, disobey God law. And that's why we have man law. Now in the United States, that's called United States Constitution. In the United States Constitution, hopefully we'll have people that believe in different belief and live under the Constitution. But it doesn't work. Because they disregard God law. You're trying to live under the United States Constitution? It does not work. Because the United States Constitution wants diversity. And diversity without the same belief, without following the God principle, the same God principle, it will never work in the long run. It just don't. That's just the way it is. You gotta come with your, if you want diversity, they have to believe in the same system, and everyone has to follow them by that. Now, people don't follow them by a lot of system like that, then your society fall apart, whether you like it or not. Now, in the diversity system, when the man law, you got God law, man law, right? When man law got corrupt leaders, a bad leader that cannot uphold the law, their own law that they pass out, they cannot uphold that. What happened? Your society fall apart. Diversity is falling apart. Now there's some group of people will go crazy, right? They go out and they chaos, make all this chaos, and not all of them. It's just a group of them. Just their children, their cultures, whatever they call it themselves, right? And they envy and jealous of every other culture, and they start calling chaos. They think that's superior on everybody else, right? I mean, this has happened to thousands of years, not just now, right? There's been story like this 2,000 years. It's never been recorded, right? But I'm just telling you, whether you believe it or not, that's the way it is. The same thing I'm telling you. Water is water, rock is rock, air is air, gravity is gravity, right? Everything you see, what you see is what it is. You can break it up, you can break it apart, and you can diagnose it and trying to find a little element inside what it make what that, and you're trying to understand all kind of stuff of that, and you're trying to instead of learning stuff and see how things together, but at the end of the day, you see that's a rock. Same thing. If you look away from Earth, you look at the Earth. It's the Earth. So whoever lives in there, you love it. It's just the Earth, right? So when you go inside the Earth and see all these different things, now your mind starts changing. I don't love the Earth no more. Man, this is all this crazy crap inside the Earth. What's going on? When you look outside, that's just the Earth, man. Yeah, that's Earth. And now you get into the inside of the Earth, and you see all these things, creation, all kinds of stuff like that, and you got into all these details, and you start getting confused, and everybody drawing you from different beliefs, different things like that. And now you no longer say that I'm love the Earth. Now I'm loving, I'm looking inside. People are crazy. People, everything going on inside the Earth. You know what I'm saying? It's not what I'm looking at. It's beautiful and ball, just all together as one. It's just a beautiful thing. I love it. So if just you stand and you go inside, you see how confusion, how crazy it is inside a place, and if you don't get out of it, you dwell in that part, and now you no longer love the Earth like you used to. So all you see is just the ball, beautiful Earth, right? Now you're inside. What happens? You get dragged by all different detail. The same thing with everything. That's why science is hard. Once scientists discover something inside everything, instead of looking at that and see if they can help humanity, what do they do? Now they go against God. They want to create stuff like that. They want to transform all kinds of stuff like that, make a different thing. It don't work, right? Right? God allowed them to create things that help people, but they create things that destroy the people, right? So it's not going to work when you want to destroy humanity, right? So for some, and what happened to humanity, right? They get so confused in this trajectory of belief and the thing they see thing, instead of understand the simple principle of what God wants them to be and to enjoy life, to create, to build, and to prosper, and to enjoy the abundance they give. There's so many things that human can create and build, but they don't. But instead, they want to steal. Even eat all these big company, all these people that create all these things, seem like to drive the human, but they want to lock down control. Instead of building more, they want to control, they want to steal. So what they do is they come out with law, all kind of stuff like that, to restrict human from create and build. So many people can create, can come up with idea and help human to the next level. But because a group of bad people that control a lot of the money, they don't want to build. They just want to steal, right? And in the long term, it's not going to work, right? It worked for a while, like everything else. It'll work for a while, right? Because that will give time for people, to understand, and that's how it works, right? Because human, we need reason, we need detail before we accept, right? It's hard for our mind to change what we've been taught for so long. We've been conditioned to think for so long. But there's a better future is coming, right? But then again, there's only a few people who can see it first. But the road is narrow, only a few stand. But eventually everybody's gonna come, right? But every great company, everything in the past, if you study it always happened this way. Only a few discover first. But a lot of people won't reject it. Alright guys, want to change your life, change your future, follow God, Jesus Christ, and follow Him. Start there. Alright? Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.